In this video, I'm going to show you how to achieve the coveted V-shaped body that all men desire and all women can't get enough of. A strong but lean V-shaped body is one of the most attractive physical features a man can have. It means having wide shoulders and big muscles at the top of your torso, combined with a narrow waist and lower torso. When carving out this specific body shape, your exercise program must be tailored specifically to target your upper and middle back and your shoulders. Additionally, you must also have a healthy diet in place, specifically one that'll help sculpt V-cut abs. Will doing deadlifts or lateral raises help? What about eating slow-burning carbs? Stay tuned until the very end and I'll share with you my secret exercise and diet tips for getting that V-shaped body. Best exercises for V-shaped body. Number 1. Overhead dumbbell press. Compared to its seated counterpart, the standing overhead dumbbell requires greater strength and energy, not to mention focus. The standing position builds the strength and the size of your deltoids while also engaging your core muscles. How to do it. Hold one dumbbell in each hand. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and bend your knees slightly. Brace your shoulders and engage your core. Lift the dumbbells slightly above your shoulders while keeping your palms facing forward and your elbows pointing straight at the floor. From there, maintain a neutral wrist position as you press the weights towards the ceiling. At the peak of your movement, your arms should be straight overhead and your elbows slightly bent. Proceed with the downward phase by bending your elbows. The dumbbells should remain slightly above shoulder level at the end of the movement. Focusing on your shoulders, this next exercise is a must for building the V-shaped body. Number 2. Lateral raise. The lateral raise is excellent for building the shoulders and the chest. It's especially beneficial for reducing the tightness in the upper body. Because of its emphasis on the shoulders and medial deltoids, the lateral raise helps you get a V-shaped body build. How to do it. Standing straight with feet shoulder-width apart, hold a dumbbell in each hand with your palms facing inward. Maintain fairly straight arms and then slowly lift the weights outwards to the side until they reach shoulder height. Hold this position for a second before returning to the starting position. Rows are fantastic exercises for strengthening the upper back muscles, which contribute to the appearance of a V-shaped body. The seated cable row is one example, but more about that in a bit. Number 3. Deadlifts. The conventional deadlift primarily targets your lower body muscles and engages your back, shoulders, and arms. It also helps stabilize your spine and increase your hip mobility. The deadlift is a compound exercise that can help you build a giant upper back and posterior chain, ultimately leading to broad shoulders and back. How to do it. Start by standing behind a barbell with your feet hip-width apart and toes slightly pointed outward. Keep your back flat and core tight. Bend at the hips to grip the barbell using an overhand grip. Lift the weight off the floor while keeping your back straight and head up until you're standing upright. Hold the weight in front of you for 1 second before slowly lowering it to the starting position. Next up is the pull-up exercise, a multi-purpose exercise that targets several body parts at once with the goal of developing a V-shaped body. Number 4. Pull-up. Given your goal, you'd want to prioritize building wide lats. You can get your lats in order by focusing on pulling movements, and what better way to do that than through the classic pull-up move. And as you do so, always keep your technique and form in check. Remember, regardless of the exercise, it's always quality over quantity. How to do it. Start by standing directly below a pull-up bar. Grip the bar with your palms facing away, slightly wider than shoulder-width apart. This is your starting position. From there, lift your feet until you're hanging from the bar and engage your core by pulling your belly button toward your spine. Pull your shoulders back and down from start to finish. Engaging the muscles in your arms and back, bend your elbows and raise your upper body toward the bar until your chin is over the bar. At the top of the movement, inhale and then extend your elbows and lower your body back down to the starting position. Strong and defined lats are one indicator of a great physique among men. One exercise you should perform to make that happen is the number 5 straight arm lat pull down. The straight arm lat pull down targets your upper back, shoulders, and arms while also engaging your core muscles. Well-developing lats are one of the benefits of regularly performing this exercise, which then translates to your desired V-shape. How to do it. Grasp an end of the rope in each hand and face the cable station. Draw your shoulder blades back together and down like you're showing off a proud chest. Brace your core muscles and keep your torso tight and solid. Bend your hips back until your torso is at a 30 to 45 degree angle. Step back from the station a bit to feel the tension on the cable and so your arms are fully extended overhead. You should feel a stretch on your lats or the muscles along the sides of your back. Place your feet at shoulder width. Now, slowly drive your arms down to your sides in an arcing motion with elbows locked out, so your hands end up in line with your hips or just behind them. Reverse the motion slowly to extend your arms again. Number 6. Seated cable row. Lastly, you should also work on your traps. Your traps are made up of mid, upper, and lower traps. All three parts of this muscle group must be trained to achieve maximum muscle density. Specifically, to work on your traps, you should focus on moves like the seated cable row. How to do it? Take a seat on the machine with your feet planted a little wider than shoulder width. Grab onto the handle and sit up tall with a slight bend on the knees. Tighten up your abs and low back and roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze them together as you row. As you do this, pull the handle back towards you, landing right above your belly button. Pause here for a moment before returning the handle while still squeezing the shoulder blades. Once the weight is back at the stack, you can then allow your shoulder blades to relax without pulling your torso forward. In addition to the seated cable row, another rowing exercise you should add to your V-shaped body workout program is the number 7 bent over row. The barbell bent over row targets your lats, rhomboids, traps, and biceps while also working your core muscles to keep you balanced. This makes it perfect for sculpting a thick V taper back. It's also excellent for developing the muscles in the deltoids, erector spinae, and upper back, giving you a muscular and stable physique. How to do it? Stand behind a barbell with feet shoulder width apart and your back parallel to the ground. Bend at your hips to grip the barbell with your palms facing down. Keeping your core tight, lift the weight towards your chest until it's level with your waistline. Keep your elbows tucked in and close to your body as you do so. Hold this position for 1 second while squeezing your back muscles before slowly returning to the starting position. Okay, so now you've lost the beer belly and have gained a slimmer waist and massive back. Even still, you need something to bring out those abs. One of my favorite ab exercises is called the number 8 ab wheel rollout. This exercise is one of the best core strengthening moves out there, although it isn't much on the popular side. It's likely because this exercise is highly intense and therefore only ideal for advanced athletes or other strong individuals. It works by teaching your abs to prevent the extension of your spine. How to do it? Get on all fours and then hold on to an ab wheel in both hands. Alternatively, you can use a small barbell with a towel wrapped around it. Roll forward, keeping your back straight, knees on the floor, and extending your arms in front of you. Then tighten your abs to pull yourself back to the starting position. It sounds straightforward, right? But wait till you try it yourself. The burn is so real on this one. Important diet rules for V-shaped body. Exercising your way to a V-shaped body may seem like the only path to get to the end of the road. However, there's another variable you must also take into account, and that is your nutrition. For one, a V-shaped body won't be possible without eating a lot of protein-rich foods. More about this here. Number 1, have more protein. Protein is the number 1 nutrient when it comes to whatever fitness goal you may have, be it gaining muscle, losing weight, or having a V-shaped body. This macro is key in providing your body with the necessary nutrients to build, repair, and maintain its lean tissues, which are all essential for strength training. Aim to get at least 30% of your calories from protein, or 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. Number 2, make smart food choices. It's true when they say you can't out-train a poor diet. There's no way you're going to get shredded if you're gobbling down junk food left and right. Rather, you must eat healthily most of the time. I say most of the time because there's always a time and a place for cheat days, just not on a regular basis. So, for your next grocery shopping, consider adding these foods to your cart. Produce options. Leafy greens. Some of the most nutrient-dense foods available, such as spinach and kale. Plus, they're very low in calories, so you can eat as much as you like. Mixed veggies. Refer to colored veggies like carrots, peppers, and broccoli. These are great for adding a variety of vitamins and minerals to your diet. Potatoes. Albeit relatively high in carbs, they contain loads of vitamins and minerals. Sweet potatoes, especially lower in calories and carbs than white potatoes, and pack way more vitamin A. Berries. Perfect for satisfying your sweet tooth while being healthy about it. Blueberries and other dark varieties are especially high in antioxidants. Berries also have natural sugars that would make amazing post-workout smoothies. Nuts and seeds. A good source of healthy fats and protein, especially almonds, walnuts, and sunflower seeds. Just don't go for salted and flavored varieties. Avocados. A rich source of healthy fats and high in fiber. Meat options. Beef. A perfect source of muscle-building branched-chain amino acids. If possible, pick grass-fed beef as it's higher in healthy omega-3. Fish. An excellent source of vitamins and healthy omega-3. Wild-caught ones are more likely to be healthier. Chicken. is high in protein, low in fat, and is economical and versatile. Chicken breasts have the most protein, while thighs and drumsticks are more flavorful because of their higher fat content. Turkey, similar to chicken, which is high in protein. Ground turkey would make a good substitute for ground beef. Other smart food choices. Eggs, another good source of protein and have all the essential amino acids in abundance. Greek yogurt, a versatile healthy food that's loaded with protein. Choose the low sugar variety. I highly suggest having plain Greek yogurt. That, and I also toss some of my favorite protein powder for flavor. Cottage cheese, a perfect snack food with its slow digesting carbs to stop insulin levels from going through the roof. Tuna, quick and easy source of protein. Choose tuna in water over tuna in oil to reduce calorie intake. Oats and grains, great to consume in moderation in your diet. Opt for the least processed versions. Coconut and olive oil boasts healthy fats that are essential in a healthy balanced diet. They can also be used as cooking oils or just to add flavor to any meal. Just like these diet tweaks, there are also training tips or specifically pitfalls you must be aware of to avoid derailing your progress, but I'll touch on that in a while. Number 3, go for slow-burning carbs. Beans, whole grain bread and pasta, oatmeal, brown rice, and sweet potatoes are perfect examples of slow-digesting carbs. They should be part of most of your daily carbohydrate intake, except first thing in the morning and right after a workout. Slow carbs diminish the effect of insulin, the hormone that stimulates hunger and fat storage. Research confirms that athletes who consume slow-digesting carbs burn more fat throughout the day as well as during exercise. Number 4, remove fat from your diet. Technically speaking, not all of it, of course. Eliminate most fat for 4 to 5 days to promote the burning of more stored body fat. By this, I mean strictly no chicken breasts, lean meat, or egg yolks in that period. Instead, eat near-zero fat protein sources such as turkey breast, egg whites, fat-free cottage cheese, and protein powders. However, this approach would stop working after that period since the human body is remarkably adaptable. That's the time you go back to protein-rich foods that contain more fat. To get that attractive V-shaped body, you can also try, number 5, using proven supplements. Supplements can enhance your muscle-building efforts, but only those that are the real deal. To get shredded and achieve your dream physique, consider taking these supplements. Arginine. Take 3 to 10 grams of this arginine an hour before training to boost blood flow to the muscles and enhance your pump. Doing so also amplifies the natural growth hormone burst associated with exercising, thus boosting muscle growth and directing the body to use fat for fuel instead of muscle protein. BCAAs. Take 5 to 10 grams of branched-chain amino acids during breakfast and before and after training. When ingested pre-workouts, BCAAs are used by the body as a substitute fuel source in place of the stored muscle protein to get through a session. Glutamine and taurine. These are 2 amino acids that help maintain your body's anabolic environment while on a diet. Glutamine staves off protein loss and muscle breakdown. When taken post-workout with fast-digesting carbs, it also supports recovery. Another crucial supplement is taurine, which boosts water retention within muscles, giving them a greater anabolic edge. Take 5 to 10 grams of glutamine and 1 to 3 grams of taurine pre- and post-workout to continue shedding body fat. Why aim for a V-shaped body? Before I wrap things up, let me discuss a little bit about the reasons why tons of men make it a mission to have a V-shaped body. Number 1, to boost attractiveness and confidence. Perhaps one of the top, if not the number 1 reason men want to sculpt their bodies to form a V-shape is to look and feel good. This body shape is seen by many as the ideal body type as it indicates strength, health, and dominance. Number 2, to improve posture and reduce back pain. A strong and wide back helps align your spine, thus preventing slouching. Ultimately, this also prevents or reduces lower back pain, a common issue for many individuals who sit for long hours or regularly lift heavy objects. Number 3, to amplify metabolism and increase calorie burn. A V-shaped body means greater muscle mass, and more muscles means a greater energy demand by the body in order to function, including when at rest. Put simply, your body burns more calories throughout the day, making it easier to lose fat and maintain a lean body. Number 4, to enhance athletic performance and prevent injuries. Having a strong and balanced upper body allows you to perform better in sports and physical activities that demand power, speed, and agility. A V-shaped body also safeguards you from injuries by absorbing the impact and stabilizing the movements. Oh, and because you've stuck with me until the end, here are 2 secret tips I have up my sleeve that you should definitely take to heart to help speed up your journey to having the most aesthetic body a man could have. Squeeze in some cardio time. Regular cardio will help you reach your goal of getting a V-shaped body faster. Spare at least 30 minutes per day to do some jogging or running. If you are able, do 2 high-intensity interval training or HIIT workouts per week and find something you like, whether cycling, sprinting, rowing, speed walking, or playing a sport, and stick to this. Ditch unhealthy foods. These include processed foods, aka anything in a box or bag, sugary or high-carb foods, most grains like bread and pasta, rice, etc., and alcohol. In particular, refined and processed carbs stop you from getting toned and shredded, as carbs produce blood sugar to fuel your liver and muscles. It's one thing when carbs are used as fuel, and another when they result in excess blood sugar, which is then stored as body fat. The thing is, you won't be able to get your dream body if you're making mistakes in the gym. So before you get started with your V-shaped goal, you must first learn what these training blunders are to avoid falling for them. And that key information is right here in this next video, so make sure to watch it.